Greetings, we are from Group 9 from course UKQE 3001 Extracurricular Experiential Learning. Our members are Teo Sun Yi, Ong Wei Han, Kwa Chun Meng, Chai Jun Yu, and me, myself, Wei Kai Jun. Our project is about a visit to the orphanage.
Let's start about the introduction of this event. The definition of an orphan by UNICEF and global partners is a child under 18 years old who has lost one or both parents to any cause of death. In 2015, there was an estimated over 140 million children are defined as orphans, and the number has reached an estimated of 153 million nowadays. There are some causes of these issues, which are disease, war, lack of social safety net, and also abandonment. What will happen to orphans? They might be die of starvation and issues related to malnutrition, and also die from preventable disease, and they may become thieves, gangsters, warlords, or even terrorists in the future. There are some solutions taken by NGOs, which are programs called deinstitutionalization from orphan care, give opportunity to sponsor a child from Children International, provide homes for many children living from international adoption, and given opportunity to be raised by surviving relatives or other suitable providers that are within their community from one track.
These are the graduate attributes that we think we are weak in and we try to improve by having this event. Firstly, we notice that many of us having a poor communication skills, and yet communication skill is the biggest part of building a culture and building a relationship. College students nowadays having online lecture and lack of chances to communicate with others face to face, which might make them feeling nervous, especially when facing the crowd or when talking in the language which are not their mother tongue. Besides that, we also notice that most of us having another weak graduate success attribute, which is weak leadership and team working skill. This is because most of us lack of chances to become the management teams, and yet some of the colleges students might have time planning problem too, which might create conflict in the team, which is bad for the team working environment. Last but not least, many students also weak in global citizen. Some of the college students doesn't aware of the wider world and have a sense of their own role as a world citizen, which lead to a self-centered lifestyle and not caring others. Here is the activity that we prepare to help on the event day. Firstly, is reading story to the kids at there, which can improve our communication skill yet deliver good moral to the kids. Then we will conduct a movie sharing with the kids, and after the movie we will discuss with the kids about the moral we can learn from the movie. We also plan group games and prepare food to share with the kids, because the main concern of this event should be bringing fun to the kids. Last but not least, we will donate the books and toys to the kids.
Let's continue about the goals and objectives of this event. First, our goal is to increase the awareness about this issue. This is because there are not many people aware about this issue. The second goal is to create positive, loving environment so that can try to help them to forget about what they have experienced before. The third goal is bonding. This event can help us to make bonding among members and between orphans. The fourth goal is communication skill. With this event, we can improve our communication skills when we communicate with orphans.
Okay, so all right. So for our program, our target participants basically will be those students from university, primary, and secondary school. And for our key partner, we will find Isaac and SOS Children Village as our key partner at both of these organizations are the volunteering organization in Malaysia that quite famous.
As you can see, this is the schedule of our activity. At 7:30 a.m., we gathered at FKE bus stop and take attendance among the members involved. After that, we depart to the orphanage from UTM by bus. Upon arriving the orphanage, a short briefing is done and preparation for upcoming activities is carried out. At 8:45 a.m., we held an ice-breaking session with the orphans, followed by some mini games. After that, a sharing of science and technology is conducted. We then proceed to the distribution of books and candy for the orphans. The books for the distribution are the donation from the publics. After done distribution, we then proceed to storytelling and movie sharing session. At 12 p.m., we had ordered McDonald's Happy Meals for the orphans as lunch. After lunch, we then proceed to group games and the food distribution to the orphanage management. At 3 p.m., our activity had come to an end, and after farewell and photo session, we back to UTM by bus. This is the financial statement of our program. We have prepared some basic needs, for example, Milo pack, mineral water, and rice. Besides that, we also prepared some candy and stationery sets for the orphans. We managed to collect about 100 books from the public as donation to the orphanage. Other than that, we also rented the bus from UTM and it cost us about 180 ringgit. We also prepared 6 boxes of masks for them to stay safe in this COVID-19 pandemic. The total budget for our project is about 1,450 ringgit and the amount of money stated is fundraised from the public.
Came up with an evaluation list to list out the target outcomes for our selected graduate success attribute, where the first one is communication skills. In here, we hope to be able to communicate with people from different cultures and backgrounds, while also being able to use a second or third language in our conversations when the need arises. We also want to be able to deliver our ideas in a clear and effective and understandable manner, and also make clear presentations to a diverse audience with confidence, while also using a variety of methods in our presentation. And as in the global citizen attributes, we hope to be able to act ethically in making decisions and interacting with the community, while also keeping an open mind and tolerate people with different perspectives and way of doing things. We also want to be able to be aware of the needs of foster children and how important education is in changing their life, while also being able to genuinely care for and help the less fortunate part of our community, not only now but in the future. And lastly, we want to be able to stay spiritually grounded, compassionate, and caring towards our community. And these are the improvements in our graduate success attributes should we progress with these activities, where we can see in the communication skills, the improvement can be seen through our communication with children, collaboration with the public, and able to perform public speaking naturally. While in the leadership and team working aspects, they'll be able to manage the event preparation while working together on tasks and meeting those deadlines. And as for the global citizens attribute, we'll be able to care for the community while keeping an open mind and tolerant with people from diverse backgrounds.
So why our participants will be the students? This is because the benefit that can bring to the student are very good for them in their future. Like for the orphans, we can give the hope to the orphans so that they can feel that there is still love in this world. And we able to make the participants cherish on what they are having now. Third, we can bring out the participant to be kind-hearted. And the last one, for this program, we are able to let public know their assist so that the orphanage able to get more donation and more easy.
We had collected some feedback from the orphans for our program. We had chosen around 30 orphans with the age around 8 to 12 years old to complete our survey. So 8 years old and 9 years old consist of 23% each, and 10 years old and 12 years old consist of 17% each, while 20% of them are from 11 years old. Other than that, 36% of them are Chinese, 37% of them are Malay, and lastly 27% of them are Indians. From the pie chart, as we can see, majority of the orphans feel interest towards the event that we held. The orphans are most interested towards the group games, followed by storytelling session. The movie sharing session is the third favorite by the orphans and followed by food sharing. Lastly, about 16% of orphans are interested towards the toys and books giveaway session. That's all from us. Thank you.